That's okay. I just want to know if he can hear it.
Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, Prescott Cardinal TV, streaming on YouTube. Access channels 6 and 18 carry our content to subscribers in the Prescott Hastings area. I'm your announcer for the evening, Fred Booth. We have the Peterson brothers, Caden and Luke, better known as Chainsaw Peterson, on the cameras. We have Heather Hove, is our statistician in charge of the controls, and our producer is Larry M. We have 3 minutes to go before game time. We are sponsored by Booster Club members, Cerna House Chevrolet, over 89 years of service to Prescott. And I can tell you they do a good job. I have my truck and my car serviced at Cerna House. Croix Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Child Care, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin, Prescott Family Dental, Patax IGA, serving Prescott since 1912, PC Bonkers, River City Stitch, Vision Source Prescott, we are your hometown eye care practice, Wisconsin Credit Union, inspiring better. And all of our cable and NFHS subscribers, thank you. I want to say hello and welcome to all of the people listening and watching. Last week we were notified that we had people in Arizona and Hong Kong listening to our broadcast. That is very good. We had very positive reviews after our 12-hour day of the border battle, and it was really, really difficult. You can just. So they have water service from the concession stand here in Prescott. And I just had a glass or a bottle of Aquafina delivered to me by the service. We have the school song, Jason Canfield and his outstanding pep band is playing the Prescott School song. Mr. Jason Canfield is so good that he doesn't really direct. He just needs to show up and point to his band, and they start playing. Megan Richter will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Ere the rockets wracked there, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Outstanding performance by Megan Richter, a junior on the basketball team. Very beautiful rendition of our national anthem.
And the Prescott Cardinal.
Introductions by Mr. Jeff Ryan. He's our announcer this evening.
Introducing the starting lineup for the Panthers of St. Croix Central.
For St. Croix Central,
Guard, senior number 5, Delaney Lloyd.
number 5, Delaney Lloyd, a 5'8 senior.
Senior number 10, Chloe Peterson.
Number 10, Chloe Peterson, 5'7 junior.
Barker.
Morgan
At center,
Barker,
sophomore, number 14,
5'10 junior. Number 14, Elsa Rubus, 6-foot sophomore. And with a lot of energy is Lucy Mansell, 5'5" junior, comes out dancing, which only in a girls' basketball game you would see someone introduced.
Her favorite Prescott Cardinals, number 15, Leah French.
And we have our little girls, little Cardinal girls, and they have their favorite player. And being introduced is Leah French, Megan Richter, and Riley Radloff. And Riley doesn't come out. It looked like it was at
Introducing the starting lineup for the Cardinals of Prescott.
Caden Hildebrand came out.
Freshman number 2, Violet Otto.
Starting for the Cardinals here in the Bird's Nest is freshman Violet Otto. Number 3, Lila Postuma. Number 4, Izzy Matzik. Number 5, senior Katrina Budworth.
Forward, senior number 10, Maddie Runquist.
And Maddie Runquist, a senior, number 10. So we have Otto, Postuma, Matzik, Budworth, and Runquist. Matzik, Budworth, and Runquist are all seniors. Suffered a loss last night at St. Croix Falls. St. Croix Falls is in second place in their conference. I believe they lost to Northwestern. We lost last night at St. Croix Falls 47-45 in a heartbreaker. Not a lot of time to cry about the game last night, as we have to come back And 24 hours later, we're playing a conference foe, St. Croix Central. Jumping will be Elsa Rubus and Lila Postuma, and Central gets the tip. And Lucy Mansell, number 34, and we've got a travel turnover. St. Croix Central be Prescott ball. Izzy Matzik to inbound. 3/4 of a court away. Cardinals are shooting at the south end of the gym. North to south sets the gym. Cardinals are in white with cardinal red trim. And Central is in blue with white trim. And Runquist for 2. Maddie Runquist gets us on the board. 2-0, 17-18 to go. First half, Cardinals lead. Oh, nice feed inside and a foul. Rubus fed Barker. Budworth picks up the foul. That's her first foul of the game. And Barker, Morgan Barker, goes to the line with 2 shots. Missed the first one. And the second. Budworth with the rebound, and an aggressive Budworth down the floor. Oh, she tried to dribble and pass at the same time. Turnover, Prescott. In the corner to Peterson, Chloe Peterson, Mansell. Back to Mansell, trying to get it into Barker, forcing it inside, turning it over. Matzik to Postuma. Postuma to Otto. Otto on the left side, dribbling right at the top of the key. Into Runquist. And trying to get a shot from Matzik. Oh my, and Violet Otto continues with the hot hand. Prescott playing person to person, or as we commonly call man to man, in the corner to Peterson. Mansell to Peterson. Peterson on top, dribbling left, looking to her left. Mansell out to Barker. Rubus is number 14. And there's a scramble for the ball, and it is going to be off of Delaney Lloyd. Turnover, Prescott ball. Postuma will bring it up the floor. 6'2" junior. Has potential of playing college if she wants. Okay, and Budworth barks out a play and gets it inside to Runquist, who takes it in. Basket is good, but it's a travel. Good call. She took a step in there on the handoff from Runquist. Lloyd bringing it up the floor. Central shooting on the north end of the Cardinals gym. Inside, batted by Matzik, and it's off of Rubus's knee. Turnover, Central, and we've had a lot of careless play here in the first 3 minutes. We've got this cold winter blues. And we have a set play coming. Double screen set for Budworth, a little long. Runquist with the rebound. Budworth, second attempt is good. 8-0. Cardinals take the lead. Peterson to Barker. Over to Mansell. In the corner and off the mark. Oh. Rubus tried to save it, but she was out of bounds. Prescott ball. The girls have a game tomorrow against Northwestern, the top team in the Heart of North, the only team to defeat St. Croix Falls in conference play. St. Croix, oh, nice pass, dish from Otto to Budworth. The old picker-cutter coming from left to right, scoring for Prescott was Budworth. She now has 5. And Mansell unloads a shot and out of bounds. Prescott ball as number 22, Elena Hackbarth, 5'10" senior, comes in. And number 11, Rihanna Stutz, who's been gone for a month, is on the floor. Good to see her back. And Avery Patridge and Leah French. Pass was tipped away. Wide open is Barker, and Stutz gets a foul, reaching in. Morgan Barker attempted a 3, and when the rebound came down, a Central girl had it, and Stutz fouled her on the reach-in. It'll be Central ball on the north end. Inbounding is Delaney Lloyd, shot up, and we're going to have a jump ball. Rubus missed the shot, and we have a tie-up, and it stays here, Central ball. Oh my, St. Croix Central. I didn't realize their record. They're 6-10 overall, 1-7 in the league. St. Croix Falls was defeated by Amory a little over a week ago. Amory, St. Croix Falls was missing some of their starters, and it sure hurt because Amory beat them 62-36, I believe. Couldn't miss any threes. Played the game of their life, so they say. Avery Patridge bringing it up. It'll be Prescott ball, 10-0. Postuma on the right, looking for a French. Oh, she was wide open. She took her eyes off the ball, and as I always tell young players, you catch the ball with your eyes. Then you take your hands to grab it. So we have Stutz, Patridge, French, Postuma, Budworth. Wow, that was a Joe Burrows pass by Postuma. Just got it by the defender to Patridge. Budworth for a deep 3, nothing but net. 13-0. Central getting the lead as 22 Hackbart turns it out of bounds, and we have wholesale substitutions. It'll be Prescott ball. And very smart on Coach Hamilton's part into playing. Timeout. A 30-second timeout. 13-0. Prescott Cardinals ahead. 12:54 mark, first half. I wanted to acknowledge, shout out to Marge Malug and Tanya Thatcher. Tanya Thatcher taught here for many, many years. She graduated from UW River Falls, got hired here at Prescott, was a track coach, served in many capacities, Phi Ed teacher, and just a great lady. And I want to say hello to Tanya, wish her the best. If anyone bleeds Cardinal red, it's Tanya Thatcher. Back to the game, Matzik into Patridge. And we have some new people on the floor here. Sophie Hook is on the floor for Central. Let me see, a drive by. Oh, what a pass. Oh, and we missed it. And, oh, thrown away. Stutz. No, that was Maddie Runquist. Fed Izzy Matzik, and Izzy was too wide open. Didn't get the angle. Otto to Rundquist. Mishandles it. Oh my, nice left hand put up and in. And now we have a 3 off the rim by Hackbart. Down the floor to French. Oh, and she saves it, and Hackbart picks it up. Oh, nice pass and a foul on Otto on the shot. And Chloe Peterson will be going to the line for 2 for the St. Croix Central Panthers. I had talked about how Mark Miller had said that they don't recognize as a landmark. Number 34, Mansell comes in for Central. Morgan Barker will leave the floor. Mark Miller is kind of the guru or the man that runs Wisconsin basketball. And the second shot is good by Chloe Peterson. 13-1 with 11:40 to go first half. French on the right side looking to drive it to the bucket, kicks it out to the top of the key. Otto. Rundquist looking for somebody, trying to feed Patridge in traffic, and it'll be off Prescott, St. Croix Central ball. So Mark Miller said that 1,000 points is good, but with the number of games that they play in high school ball now, 24 regular season games, 1,250 points is like the landmark or the goal. If you get 1,250 points, then you get recognized as having an outstanding career. And they should move it up. I can remember visiting a game, and they called out a guy from 1961 who had 1,000 points and had never been recognized by the school. And they only played 16 games a year. And we have a foul on Izzy Matzik on a blockout. It's the 4th team foul on the Cardinals, and it'll be Central ball, and inbounded by Sophie Hook. So we have Hook, Hackbart, into Barker, to Hackbart, and it's, stolen and lost. Be out of bounds. Free throw line extended, St. Croix Central. And Hook will inbound to Mansell. Mansell hands it back to Hook. We're looking inside, and a 3, and looked like it was going to go in. Missed by Elena Hackbarth. Budworth to Rundquist to Postuma. And Lila, too much English on that one. Rolled off the rim. Hook, feeding it, and it stays here as Hook was trying to feed Rubus, and it went off of Rundquist out of bounds. Hook to inbound, and fires it out to Hackbarth. Cuffed away, picked up by Budworth, right to left. Good change. A wild shot, but Rundquist with the rebound and gets it in, and we get off of number 13. Maddie Rundquist with a garbage play, picking up the loose change and scoring. And it's 15-1. Nice move inside by Rubus. Rebound Postuma. One-handed toss down the floor. Rundquist. And we've got a tie-up, and it'll be Central ball. Morgan Barker comes back on the floor. Rubus will leave. So we have Elena Hackbarth, Sophie Hook, Lucy Mansell, Whoa, almost lost it. Mansell with a 3, in and out. Rebound, Budworth. Up to Otto. Oh. And Lila will take a 3 off the mark. And we have a jump ball as Hook and Runquist were tied up to be Prescott ball on the south end of the gym under our own basket. Lloyd comes back in the game. So we have Lloyd, Peterson, Mansell, Barker, and Hook on the floor for Central. Otto, nice feed to Runquist. Oh, off the heel. Little too hard. Hook brings it up the floor. Over to Mansell. Looking inside for Morgan Barker. Kicked it out. Oh, wide open shot and drained by Delaney Lloyd. 15-4, 9 minutes to go. Budworth looking for, Postuma. Fed a cutting to the basket, Lila Postuma, and she's fouled. She'll be going to the line for 2. First foul on the evening for Central, and the foul is on Chloe Peterson. No dance team tonight, I believe. The dance team will not be. Oh, we're not going to the line. How did we miss that? She was shoved in the back on the shot. And Stutz inbounds to Postuma, and Lila drives the bucket and makes it an easy 2. And Lila's in the book, her first bucket. 17-4, 8:40 to go. First half. And Hook to Mansell. Mansell looking inside. Barker out to Mansell. And Madeline Dull is on the floor now. And for the Panthers, nice drive. Delaney Lloyd with a drive to the bucket, 17-6. The Panthers have a free throw, a 2-pointer, and a 3-pointer. Oh, Lila with the rebound. And puts it in. Shot is short, rebounded by Postuma. Down to Budworth. Budworth, nice step-by move, but better defense by Delaney Lloyd. Barker looking inside, back out to Lloyd. Inside, nice move. Madeline Dull gets a bucket. 19-8, 7:24 to go. First half on a crisp January night. Budworth in the corner to Postuma. And French in the corner, driving baseline. Feeds Lila. Just good pass. Just got caught too far under the bucket. Had a bad angle, missed the shot. 12 is Hook to Lloyd. Over to Dull. And we have a timeout.
Timeout, St. Croix Central.
St. Croix Central takes a timeout. A timeout with 6:47 to go. First half, 19-8. Prescott with the lead. Going over some of our sponsors, let you know who backs us, Booster Club members. Cerna House Chevrolet, Croix Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls, and Prescott Heart, Hands, and Mind, and they do a great job at Heart, Hands, and Mind Child Care. Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Prescott Family Dental. Patax IGA, serving Prescott since 1912. PC Bonkers, River City Stitch. Vision Source, Wisconsin Credit Union, inspiring better. Excuse me. I believe, somebody's grandma, I don't know who, had emailed my wife and said that I did not finish the story about the referee and the calf and the farm in Indiana. And the referee, the official, is Travis Parr from Mondovi, and he's a cattle dealer. And he works for this, one of his people that he finds cattle for is Fair Oaks Farm in Indiana. It's between West Lafayette and Indianapolis. And I'll get back to you at the next break with the rest of the story. And it goes inside to Barker. Barker looking, puts it up and in. Morgan Barker with her first bucket. Avery Patridge comes down. Oh, had a shot, but wasn't looking at the bucket. Violet Otto with a deep three. Short of the mark. It'll be Central's ball going down to the north end of the gym. Yeah, the farm is Fair Oaks Farm in Indiana, and they milk, I don't know, 6,000 cows. And I said that this Travis Parr is a cattle dealer out of Mondovi, and one of his jobs is they feed it into Morgan Barker. She loses it. Ezzy Matzik picks it up. Avery Patridge coming down the floor. Avery dribbling to her right. Maddie Runquist, oh, she had the lane. Oh, nice pass to Violet. Violet gets to her right side, scoops it in. 5 points for Otto, 21-10, Cardinals lead. 5:35 to go. Barker on top. In the corner, tipped out of Dull's hands. It'll be St. Croix Central ball. Delaney Lloyd has 5 points, and she'll inbound the ball. And the girls have really been taught how to post well for Central. This is Barker up top to Lloyd. And she's trying to feed it into Rubus. Not there. She was open. And Izzy Matzik picks up the loose ball to Patridge. And we're not looking immediately down the floor as we've had somebody wide open on the break. And here goes Violet Otto driving the lane, knocking it in. Basket counts, and the foul will be on. And the foul is on Mansell. Lucy Mansell, young gal that danced out when she was introduced. And Violet Otto will go to the line to get the and one. It's up a little too hard. Good box out by Hackbarth. And a Central ball coming up the floor. Hackbarth brings it up the right side. Takes it to the left with a screen by Barker. Oh, a nice move and finish. Sophie Hook gets the bucket, 23-12. 11-point lead. And Otto, got fouled. Hackbarth got her with the body. Violet will be going to the line to shoot two. So back to the story. As you're driving down Highway 65 from West Lafayette to Indianapolis, the farm, Fair Oaks Farm, is on the right side. They've got a restaurant, gift shop, and a bus tour. You pay like $20 or $25, and they take you around the farm. They show you how the cows get milked. They milk 24 hours a day, and Otto misses the second of 2 shots, and Maddie Runquist goes to the bucket, and she gets fouled. I think it was by Barker, Morgan Barker. And now Runquist is at the line shooting too. And we have not made a free throw yet. The Cardinals have not hit a free throw, as my great statistician Heather Hove agrees. But we finally get one now. Maddie Runquist, 5th point of the evening, knocks it in. And the second shot is up and good. Nice touch. Nothing but net. 25-12, Cardinals lead. So you can buy a tour on this farm, and you're guaranteed to watch a calf born. A calf is born every hour at that farm, and they show you the milking, the feeding, a calf being born. as a feed to Hackbart is stolen by Patridge. Up the floor to French, back to Patridge. We had a little bit of a chance to take advantage of a break, and French cuts to the bucket. In traffic, loses the ball. Oh, and Sophie Hook had a, who's the quarterback for the Vikings? It was one of his passes, goes out of bounds to Prescott. So Runquist to Matzik, tipped out of bounds by Hackbart to be Prescott ball. So anyway, to finish this long story that's lasted for over a week, is that Travis Parr, from the 1st of January to the 1st of October, has 9 months to buy 1,500 heifer calves for this farm, Fair Oaks Farm. 1,500 heifer calves, and deliver them by the 1st of October. And of course, he buys half dozen to a dozen at a time and delivers them. And that's his job, part of his job. Otherwise, he's dealing with cattle in the Eau Claire, Rice Lake area. And we have a foul here on number 13, Morgan Barker. And you couldn't find, I think Travis Parr is the best referee in the Northwest. Other referees disagree, but they've never had him as a coach and watched him as a non-coach like I have. Okay, so Hook is back on the floor. No, excuse me, Dull. Dull, Hook, Rubus, Mansell, and Hackbart are on the floor. And Maddie Runquist loses it on the way to the basket. 25-12, 3:30 to go in the first half. And we're playing a game like we've played 2 games this week. The girls were near perfect against Somerset. Hard move by Rubus, misses. Otto has the green light. Oh! And a hustling Maddie Runquist can't come up with it again. Hackbart to inbound to Sophie Hook. Hook bringing up the center of the floor. We have Dull. Mansell is open. Left side driving to the bucket. Misses. Rebound. Budworth. Postuma looking inside. Central's really working hard on defense here tonight for a team that's, Budworth gets a rebound, puts it up. For a team that's 6-10, they work really hard. When you play tough defense, you can stay in the game. And Madeline Dull picked up the foul. Katrina Budworth will be going to the line. My good friend and partner, Chris Hove, is not here tonight. And it's his wife's birthday. And, you know, I guess, I've never seen it, but, well, yes, I have been to a service with an online pastor. There's a I do and a will do in their service. And, of course, the I do is when you get married, but the will do is in the service. It says you must take your wife out to eat on her birthday. And then that's when the man says will do. And that's where Chris is caught up tonight with a will do. Violet Otto picks up a foul. And to be taken out under the north end, inbounded by Sophie Hook. So that's where Chris is. My good partner, Chris Hove, is taking his wife out to eat for her birthday. Hackbart. Wow, nice drive to the bucket for 2. 26-14. A 12-point lead, and it's been about that most of the game, and just shy of the mark. Rihanna Stutz misses the 3 and shuffled her feet. Sophie Hook travels. It'll be Cardinal ball. no dance line tonight. And they don't like to be watched. They don't like to be watched by camera. Oh, Izzy Matzik gets her first shot, and she's walking the other way, shaking her head. She knew it was short. She hurried it. First opportunity besides a layup. And head coach Holly Spoo. Holly is a Richmond grad and was a very good player in her high school days, and I believe she played college ball. Eau Claire? Holly played at Eau Claire? She played somewhere. I know, I remember seeing her on the floor as a college player, River Falls. But anyway, she's the central coach. Oh, Hackbart stepped in, stole it from Patridge on a pick and roll play, and Sophie Hook came down and bounced it off of Lila Postuma's leg, out of bounds, central ball. Hook will inbound, and looking for Rabus, no, to Hackbart, loose ball, Stutz to Postuma, left-hand side, 2 points. Wow. Rihanna did not hesitate one bit. Hustled, got the loose ball, and found Postuma for a lay-in. Dull to Hook, over to Rubus, to Mansell. Looks like a set play off the front of the rim. Patridge with the rebound. Up the court to Budworth. Over to Matzik. We have 2 juniors, 3 seniors on the floor right now. And Budworth, just a little hard. And it'll stay here as it's off of Sophie Hook. Prescott ball. South End, 14 seconds to go. 28-14. Score doubled on the Panthers of St. Croix Central. Stutz trying to get it in, and does, to Matzik. And it stays here as Sophie Hook could not control the ball, and Stutz gets to inbound, and we went from a high 1-4 to a box inbound, and into Patridge. Patridge to Budworth, a little hard. Patridge runs it down. 1, 2, and not in time. That'll be the first half. Prescott Cardinals, 28. St. Croix Central Panthers, 14. It's halftime. We'll take a break. We'll see you at the start of the second half. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV and Prescott Cardinal TV.
PCT PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance. We're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind. Child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing. Full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers. Your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA. Family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental. Providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch. Look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott. We'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union. While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance. We're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind. Child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing. Full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers. Your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA. Family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental. Providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch. Look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott. We'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union. While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Croix Insurance. We're there when you need.
Okay, we're back here. Minute to go at halftime, and it's good to see the girls are out shooting, but we only shoot three-pointers. You know, there's free throws and layups need to be shot also. 28-14 Prescott lead, and I was just telling Heather that I wasn't seeing anything to shoot from my bow stand during bow season in September, and so I coach a fourth grade team. I have a couple boys from River Falls, Clear Lake, Glenwood City, Prescott, Mondovi. And so the Mondovi family have a 8th grade, 7th grade, 5th grade, 3rd grade boy, and 120 acres of hunting land and a cabin and whatnot. So during the youth hunt, I told them they've got the green light. If they wanted to shoot a doe for me, I would take it. So I had steak and hamburger made out of that deer. During deer season, shot a spike buck, and I had just hot dogs and sausage made out of it. Well, so I took out a package of hot dogs. My wife won't eat the venison hot dogs. So I cooked 2 hot dogs, and I put it on raisin bread with butter and mayonnaise and Swiss cheese and a tomato. And the 2 hot dogs kind of form a semi or a circle. And I put olives and peppers, yellow peppers, in the middle. And that is my venison wiener sandwich. And it's to die for some people, especially me. Back on the floor, it's Prescott ball shooting at the north end as Rundquist feeds a little too high for Lila to pick up. And Delaney Lord brings it down to Mansell. Mansell goes to shoot it, blocked by Postuma, and it's off Chloe Peterson's knee. Prescott ball going the other way. Some people ask, where have you lived in Prescott all your life? No, we moved here in 2015. Well, we bought a house in 2015. We had a place up at Balsam Lake. I taught up there. Budworth, pass from Runquist. Budworth off the glass for 2. And Budworth has 10 points on the night. 30-14, Prescott. Rubus tries to make a move to the bucket out to Mansell. Mansell on the right side looking for Barker. Good defense by Budworth. Swings it all the way over, and a nice touch on the shot by Chloe Peterson.
Basket by Peterson.
3 points for Chloe. 30-16, Prescott. 16 and a half to go. Inside, Postuma to Otto. Runquist to Budworth. The Runquist slices between the defenders, a little too hard off the glass. Central ball coming up the floor. Lloyd to Rubus. To Mansell, back to Rubus. Dull. No, that was Peterson in the corner, excuse me, and Budworth with a breakaway. We got a race to the bucket.
Basketball, Budworth.
Katrina Budworth, 12 points on the evening. She is the leading scorer tonight for the Cardinals. Mansell on the right side, looking inside for Chloe Peterson. Barker over to Mansell. Mansell with the ball, looking inside for Rubus. Barker inside for Rubus. Stolen by Budworth. Behind the back dribble, she pulls it out. And let's set it up. And Izzy Matzik is wide open. Oh, only her second shot of the game. Izzy hasn't quite gotten into it. Oh, and another box out foul on Matzik.
Foul on Matzik.
Second foul on Izzy. It was a good box out, a little too pronounced.
Shooting 2.
And Elsa Rubus going to the line to shoot 2. First one is in and out. So yes, as I was saying, I was raised on a farm. We milked 52 registered Holsteins. We had over 120 head of cattle, and we had 500 chickens. And it was my job and my sister's job to water and feed the chickens. We had 500 chickens. Well, we were selling eggs at 27 cents a dozen, and my dad didn't think that we were making any money at it, so he wanted to sell 400 chickens and cut down to just 100 chickens. Next one up by Rubus is good. 32-17, 15-point lead for Prescott with 15-10 to go. Second half as Postuma drives down the lane, kicks it out to Otto, off the front of the rim, run down by Maddie Runquist, who's been all over the floor tonight. Skip pass to Patridge. Avery dribbling left, Postuma, top of the key. Lila to Budworth, missed Runquist. Pretty good defense on the cuts by the Central Panthers. Oh, nice pass by Otto.
Basket by Budworth.
Katrina Budworth gets a layup on a really nice pass. Joe Burrows had been proud of that. Violet Otto with the pass, tipped away by Runquist, who's got a ton of energy tonight. Mansell looking inside for Rubus, gets it to Rubus, kicks it out to Barker, to Mansell, and we've got a foul on Patridge. Avery getting a little too aggressive, and that's what a foul is taking advantage of your position. So we were going to sell these 400 chickens, and I can remember Fred and Ilo Anderson came to our house, and Ilo wanted to buy 100 chickens from us. And her husband, Fred, says, no. He said, I'll tell you what. He said, I'll buy you 50 chickens, and if they live, I'll buy you 50 more. So the Andersons only took basket by Rubus. The Andersons only bought 50 chickens, and they never did come back to buy the other 50. So I don't know if they lived or not. As we have a foul on Chloe Peterson, attacking the basket, Lila Postuma.
Postuma shooting 2.
But at 27 cents a dozen, we didn't make much money selling eggs. We spent a lot of time. And my sister, my mother was valedictorian in 1940, my sister in 1965. And I can remember we had oyster shells that you had to feed the chickens so they could have a hard egg. And I noticed a bag of fertilizer had been opened up in the shed, as we've got a jump ball between Rubus and Patridge. And Madeline Dull comes on the floor along with Sophie Hook. So we have Dull, Hook, Rubus, Hackbarth, and Mansell on the floor as Coach Spoo covers about 40 feet coaching from one end of the bench to the other. She has a lot of spunk and a nice touch and shot. Madeline Dull, nothing but net. Budworth to Patridge, top of the key, driving left to Budworth. Budworth, oh, almost lost it. To Postuma. Lila to Budworth, who takes it in. And another good assist by Lila, Katrina Basket. And we know they're going to miss Katrina's aggressiveness. And I think we have a foul on Leah French. I did not see that. Leah French. Leah wouldn't do that. She's a nice girl. Hook to inbound. She's trying to get it out to Dull has it. Oh my. Hackbarth, Elena Hathbart has 5 points on the evening and it just drained a 3. Runquist, oh, front of the rim. But I like that shot. Excuse me, that is Ree Stutz is on the floor, and Violet Otto can't handle a steal by Patridge. Hackbart up to Hook. Hook driving left, and we've got a foul on the floor. And I think, oh, and that's a foul on Rihanna Stutz, her second. 38-24. Hackbart with a long pass from Rubus. Hook driving to the bucket to Dull. In the corner to Hackbart. And good position by Rubus. Kicks it out to Peterson, who takes a 10-footer off the mark. Patridge scrambles for it. And they're saying it's off of Rubus. So anyway, I find this bag of fertilizer opened, and here my sister, who was top of her class, of course I was near the bottom of my class, was feeding the chickens fertilizer instead of oyster shells. And I can remember being a little kid, about 3rd grade, tattling to my mom and dad that my sister, you know, is feeding them fertilizer. And everybody's saying, well, why are you doing that? Well, she thought she'd open a bag of oyster shells. Wow, nice outlet by Rubus, all the way down the floor. And Sophie Hook picks up her 4th point. Cut to Stutz. Inside traffic. Dug out by, oh my, Maddie Runquist tried a reverse layup. but she was too far under. 38-26, 12-point lead, 11 minutes to go, and the Cardinals can't pull away. Wow. Offensive, no call, as Rubus shoves French out of the way to score to cut it to 10. And the Panthers aren't going away. And Hook puts it up. Otto picks it up, picks up the loose ball, and we have a timeout, a full timeout, taken by Owen Hamilton, the coach of Prescott. We'll pause here, 38-24, as you're listening and watching PCTV, Prescott Cable TV and Prescott Cardinal TV. Are we on? We are. Well, I was going to tell a story tonight. Somebody had asked me if I wanted to tell a story about the cheerleaders. In the old days, you had an A team and a B team. You had A team cheerleaders to cheer for the A team. You had B team cheerleaders to cheer for the B team. Well, my good friend Jim Storr was the coach of the girls' basketball team. And we had the flu bug hit, and we had several girls who were sick that played basketball. We're back to action, 10:44, 38-28, 10-point lead. We just can't shake. This Central Ball Club is playing with a lot of determination. Violet Otto on the point. We got a double screen set for her. She drives right to Matzik, to Postuma, to Budworth. To the right side, screened by Postuma, and Maddie Runquist, who's been all over the floor, shoots, misses, gets a rebound, shoots, misses. Postuma with a rebound to Otto. Otto scoops it and draws the foul. Violet Otto with the fourth attempt on offense. And Elsa Rubis picks up her first foul. Violet Otto going to the line, and very uncommon for her. She is 1 for 4 from the free throw line. What are we from the free throw line, Heather? Do you know? And the second one is good, and that's more like the Otto Violet Otto we know and love. She drains them both. 40-28. Up by 12, Hackbart looking inside to Rubis. Rubis really positions herself well in the post. And Coach Spoo, just short. Coach Spoo is very adamant on her side of the floor. Oh, nice feed, and Otto to Postuma. Lila has 10 points on the evening, 4 buckets and 2 free throws. And Hook across the floor to Madeline Dull, to Chloe Peterson, back to Dull. Dull. Rubis comes out of the post and feeds it over here to Hook. Dull drives, and a foul. A foul on Lila, her first. And Madeline Dull, 5'7" senior, will be going to line for 2 shots. So anyway, the flu bug hits his basketball team, and he calls the opposing team in the conference and says, can we have the game at another date? Dull hits the first one, 42-29. School said no, it's a conference game and you have to play. So he goes through the administration, AD, principal, and says, hey, I'm not going to have enough girls to play. Second one is deep. Rubis gets the rebound, kicks it out, and Dull off the front of the rim, Chloe Peterson off the front of the rim, and Budworth brings it up. Postma driving right, looking, tries to get it to Otto, but it's deflected, and now we have a foul on Katrina Budworth. Well, the administration says, well, we'll talk to their administration. Nope. Principal ADs talk. Nope, you got to play the game. Well, he said, I'm not going to have enough players to play the game. Nope, you got to play. Well, he tried desperately on a Thursday. The game was a Thursday. Tried desperately to get the team to change the date. We don't have enough players. Mansell to Peterson. Looking up top. Oh. Sophie Hook kicks it out to Rubas. Rubas steals it from Lila. And a foul on Matzik. Fouls on Maddie Runquist. And Rubas will go to the line. Shooting 2. 42-29, 13-point lead, 8.5 minutes to go in the game. And Rubas drills it. 6 points for Elsa. Second attempt coming. Missing. 12-point lead, 42-30. Katrina bringing it down, looking left. Throws it to the right side to Otto. Otto, nice head fake, lost control, picked it up, stuck it in. Very good move. The head fake, head and shoulder fake, and then drove right on around her defender. Mansell tries to get it in, and Budworth, can't quite get it. So anyway, the school says they have to play the girls' basketball game. This is 1979. So the cheerleaders rode the bus with the girls' basketball team. Girls' basketball had only been going about 4 years. It started 1975, the 74-75 season. Okay, and back to the game. Patridge is in, along with Rihanna Stutz, Matzik, French, and Otto. And poor Reese Stutz is matched up on Morgan Barker, and she's got position. They can't get her the ball. Mansell is looking to get it inside. Batted away by French. Oh, and off Mansell, it'll be Prescott ball. 44-30, 7:30 to go in the ball game. So on the way to the game, my friend Coach Jim Storr at that time, he talked 3 cheerleaders into not cheering for the JV team, gave them uniforms, and they played in the JV game. And Leah French missing off target. Looked like she may have been bodied. Hook up to Rubas. Hook back to Rubas. Rubas with a shot. Oh, Chloe Peterson with the rebound. Oh, in and out and knocked away by Prescott. It'll be central ball on the south end of the floor. 44-30, 6:54 to go. So on the way to the ball game, Coach Storr gives out uniforms to the cheerleaders. So when they played the JV game, he had no one cheering, and these cheerleaders were playing the JV game, and they won. They won the JV game. He had 2 of them sit the bench for the varsity, so he'd have enough players for the varsity game. They won the varsity game. The cheerleading advisor, or coach, as they call him, didn't go to the game. Budworth with a steal, going coast to coast with Rubas. Oh! And the foul was called, and it's the correct call. Before Rubas drew the foul, her second. Budworth made the basket, but the foul had been already called. Oh, and French is on the inbounds play. Matzik fed Leah French, and Rubis picks up her third. In less than 10 seconds apart, she picks up 2 free throws. Leah French the line for 2. Leah, 6-foot sophomore, nothing but net. 45-30 as we extend the lead to 15, the highest lead we've had of the game for the Prescott Cardinals. Second one is up and good, nice touch. She just needs self-confidence on offense. She's going to be quite a player. 46-30, 6.5 to go. Into Rubis, out to Mansell. Barker, over to Hook, up to Chloe Peterson. Mansell, trying to get it into Barker, and it's stolen by Budworth. Up the floor to Matzik, back to Budworth. And we've got a foul here away from the ball, and that is a good piece of officiating. Dave Marson, a very good official, and he called the foul on Morgan Barker away from the ball with a push, gaining an advantage. Off-ball officiating is that's how I always could tell if they were a good official or not, is if they were watching off-ball. Avery having trouble. Oh, what a pass by Lila from mid-court. And a nice play. Madeline Dull picks up her 7th point. A nice play by the Panthers. Down the floor to Dull for a layup. Budworth, guarded by Chloe Peterson, drives to the basket, left hand, and in. Katrina has really had a ball game offensively and defensively, both ends of the floor. Oh, and Leah French, standing too tall, picks up her 3rd foul. Second foul on French, and 8th team foul on Prescott. And Lucy Mansell will be going to the line for a 1-and-1. Yeah, so these girls play in the basketball game. They win the JV game. 2 of them sit the bench for the varsity. He played 1 in the varsity game as Mansell hits. They won the varsity game, and the next day, 3 of the cheerleaders turned in their cheerleading uniform and joined the basketball team. And that's what I say. It was comical because obviously the cheerleading coach advisor was very upset that she lost cheerleaders to the basketball coach, all because the flu bug had hit the team and he didn't have enough players. Oh, and here's another off-ball foul, and it's called again by Dave Marson, 1982 state champion in the 200-meter dash for New Richmond. And Barker picks up her 4th. And we have the high 1-4, pass out to Budworth, to Otto, inside to French. Budworth driving. French with a 15-footer off the mark. 8 fouls on the Cardinals, 6 on the St. Croix Central Panthers. As Mansell brings it up, drives the lane, comes in too hard, and a reach-in foul on Violet Otto. And that'll send, Postuma. I thought he held up 2 fingers. I guess it's 3. And Lucy Mansell, the 5'5" junior, hits the free throw for her 3rd point. And secret agent Larry M. is trying to get a hold of Chainsaw Peterson, and the second one is good. Chainsaw's our cameraman on the floor. Budworth to Postuma. Postuma for a 3, off the mark. Rebound, Rubis, up to Mansell. She threw it, That's the second time Dan Otto has caught the ball down on the end. He was a good athlete in high school. He could almost play for the Twins, Minnesota Twins. So we have Rihanna Stutz back on the floor, Budworth Postuma, Maddie Runquist, and Violet Otto for the Cardinals. Well, a nice inbounds pass to Chloe Peterson, and we were caught napping on that one. We have a new girl on the floor, Addison Kofel. That's a Solon Springs name, Kofel. I don't know if she has relatives in Solon Springs. Oh, and saved. And Lila threw an errant pass, hit off of Katrina's hand, going out of bounds, and she bounced it off of Lucy Mansell's head. Stutz inbounds to Postuma, to Maddie Runquist. Oh, nice move. But Rubas, there to defend, gets the rebound and up to Mansell. Panthers down by 10. They aren't going away. And Coach Holly Spoo wants to know, where's the ball going to be inbounded? As all good coaches, she's setting up an inbounds play so the Panthers have an opportunity to score on the inbounds. So we have a full timeout. Timeout, St. Croix Central, 48-38 at the 3:47 mark. The boys play tomorrow against Elk Mound, JV at 5:30, a little earlier, varsity to follow. Then we have at Somerset, though, before we have about 2:30, I believe, we have Northwestern. It's the Heart of North Middle Border Challenge. Northwestern is the top team in the Heart of North, and they will play our Prescott Lady Cardinals at about 2:30 in Somerset. And that'll be a very good game as the Northwestern School District takes their athletics seriously. Athletics cost about 1%, less than 1% of a school budget. So anytime you have an opportunity to play against Northwestern, they are gung-ho up there. Oh no, and it just about worked. And another good call. We'll be shooting a one-on-one as the lob pass, Mansell inbounded to Rubas, who threw a lob pass to Mansell, and she missed the layup. Postuma got the rebound. Second foul on Mansell. Postuma will be going to the free throw line. And this is a greatly improved St. Croix Central team. Hats off to Coach Spoo as Postuma hits the first free throw. She's 3 of 3. No, she missed her first 2 tonight, so she's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And hits the second one. So she has 12 points on the evening for Lila. Number 24 on the floor is Addison Kofel. Into Rubas. Out to Chloe Peterson, driving right baseline, out to Rubas. To Mansell, blocked by Postuma. And retrieved, and that's the smart type of block. That's the kind of block you'd see Bill Russell make. He'd block it and then catch it himself. So it wasn't a turnover. And an errant pass, and we're gonna have a jump ball. 50-38, 12-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Bill Russell used to put his hand up, let him shoot it into his hand, catch the ball. That was his block. And then start the fast break with a pass. Nowadays, they always have to show like with a SWAT. Try to put it in the 8th row of the bleachers. You know, that's not a good block. It's a block, but it's not a good block. There's a difference between a block and a good block. If you block the shot by letting them shoot into your hand, so you have maintained. Mansell shoots it long and wide. Dug out by Kofel, back to Mansell, to Kofel. Kofel's trying to look to get it into Rubus. Nothing there. Mansell, left side. Kofel trying to get into Rubus. Very patient, and Kofel drives in. And the 3rd foul on Rihanna Stutz. First game back for Rihanna. Great to see her on the floor. Great young lady on that state championship golf team, or I should say teams. They won it 3 years in a row. And Kofel, a freshman, at the line, shooting 2. 10 team fouls, double bonus on Prescott as Kofel nails the first one and gets a pat on the back from Elsa Rubus. Second shot is up and good. 50-40 as the Panthers are hanging right in there, making this a ball game. Budworth to Postuma, inside to Otto, back to Postuma. Wow, those two play well together. Rebound, Budworth. Oh, she should have unloaded it to Maddie Runquist. Otto to Postuma to Budworth. To Runquist. Budworth cutting through. Postuma on top. Oh. And she just got hammered. But it may have been all ball. Oh no. John Rude, very good catcher in his day for Duran, and then moved to Elk Mound, was a catcher for Elk Mound on their good team. Called the foul, and it's on Kofel, her first. And Maddie Runquist sinks the free throw for her 7th point of the evening. Lucy Mansell sits down. The first girl I've seen come out dancing on her introduction. She's replaced by Sophie Hook. And the second one is off the mark. Rubus with the rebound. Hook with the ball. So we have Hook, Dowell, Peterson, Rubus, and Kofel on the floor for the Panthers. Maddie Runquist is in the ball game. Oh my, Kofel. No, Sophie Hook. Dribbled left hand, shot it right hand. 53-42. Down 11. And it's time to hold the ball here. Little keep away needs to be played. We have enough points to win. The clock is our opponent right now. Budworth driving. No shot. A good call. Randy Johnson. Very good official, and has been a very good official for years. Foul is on Chloe Peterson, her third, as Katrina Budworth goes to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. She was fouled on the way to the basket, and she misses it. Rubus, another rebound. Rubus has played a whale of a game for the Panthers. Kofel, the freshman, the ball on the left side, dribbling right. A lob to Rubus and stolen by Budworth. How many steals has that young lady had? 25 seconds, and we can just sit on it now. The game is over. Just play a little keep away. Oh, tapped out of bounds. 16 seconds to go, Prescott ball. 53-42. Tomorrow evening, my good friend Chris Hove will be back. We'll be doing the Elk Mound ball game. Elk Mound is tied for first, I believe, with Durand in the Dunn St. Croix. And they're a ball club that's greatly improved. That'll be the ball game. 53-42, Prescott Cardinals win. To wrap up the ball game, Violet Otto had 7, 9, 13 points unofficially. Lila Postuma had 6, 8, 10, 12. Katrina Budworth, what a game Katrina had. Well, Violet and Lila played great games too, but Katrina seemed like she had so many steals. Katrina had 6, 8, 9, 19 unofficially. This is all unofficially. 7 for Maddie Runquist, and Maddie had a good floor game tonight too. And 2 free throws for Leah French. We had our scoring was done by basically our starters. Good to see Rihanna Stutz back on the floor again. It's going to take her a game or two to get back in the groove. For the St. Croix Central Panthers, Dull ended up with 7, 5 for Delaney Lloyd, Chloe Peterson with 5, 6 for Sophie Hook, 2 for Morgan Barker. Elsa Rubus had 6. What a game she had on the boards. Elena Hackbarth, 5, 2 for the freshman Addison Kofel, and Lucy, the dancer Mansell, had 4. Lucy brought a lot of energy to the floor. Tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 in Somerset, the girls will play Northwestern. The boys tomorrow night will be on the air. JV at 5:30, the varsity to follow. This is the final for the evening, 53-42, another Cardinal win. Fred Booth saying so long for cameraman Luke and Luke Chainsaw Peterson and Caden Peterson, and Heather Hove, very good on the stats, and our main man, Larry M. Good night.